save your life. Keep your hands out your face, especially in a public place. Not least the last, wear a mask. Take that class from Megan Side. If you save a life, take a doc's advice. Not lots of light, no police taste. With a yes and a no, economies close over pathogens we can detect. The long incubation time in DNA fake and make the chain look correct. When in fact you could be infected, impact your loved ones with that neglect. Let's face it, the president's basic. Unlike his offices, needs respect and love. No fear now. I give love. No fear now. I want love. No fear now. I have love. No fear now. I give love. No fear now. I give love. No fear now. I want love. No fear now. I have love. No fear now. I value my freedoms, defend our rights, and I'll tweet it to let you know. With a post on the gram, long form on Facebook, YouTube, with the live show. Our lives are material, more in the spiritual, milk for this physical flow. Don't sit back and watch as we get to March and let's see how far we go. Stop spreading misinformation about hydroxychloroquine. Close contact and bumping into me in stores ain't happening. I'm not dying for a country that just sees me as a good again. They don't even see me unless it's because of questioning me. What you want, man? Love. No fear now. I give love. No fear now. I want love. No fear now. I have love. No fear now. I need love. No fear now. I give love. No fear now. I want love. No fear now. I have love. No fear now. Hubris makes us vulnerable, also quite intolerable. Thinking we the best to pull wool over these vegetables. I ain't living miserable. Race and hate ain't invisible. Take a knee, indivisible. While my rights ain't admissible. If king is capital, queen is corona. If he holds the crown, she is the owner. Who is the master? Who's the controller? Can he give it up? Will she pass us over? Love. No fear now. I give love. No fear now. I want love. No fear now. I have love. No fear now. I need love. No fear now. I give love. No fear now. I want love. No fear now. I have love. No fear now. Diamond, oh, what a sound. Platinum I got laying round. Gold, power to behold. SARS-CoV-2 rare to be found. Diamond, oh, what a sound. Platinum I got laying round. Gold, power to behold. SARS-CoV-2 rare to be found. I want love. No fear now, speak love. No fear now. Peace, y'all. Peace, 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 and plenty. Thanks for joining us tonight. Thanks for being here with us on this very, very special Friday night. Lots of crazy stuff going on in our country. Papa Biz, how are you doing in Kansas City, brother? You safe, man? How you doing?
Yeah, we're doing great here in Kansas City, other than the snow on the ground here in the Midwest. But yeah, we're doing great, and excited about the two acts that we got lined up for the night. Just met them just a little while ago backstage, and so all you folks hanging, you need to tell your friends, come back here with your friends, because we've got some good people with a lot of love going on tonight. So let's do it.
Tonight we got Where the Love Is, and we got Jay Ackley. And this is like really some family for me. I started an open mic years ago in New York, the Vital Movement, and Where the Love is one half of that union is like original family from helping me start the Vital Movement. Mikal Amin, aka Hired Gun, and his partner Dale Novella, together they're Where the Love Is. So they're gonna like just blow up the spot tonight. And Jay Ackley as well is family from helping me start the Vital Movement. So this is like, and the two came together of their own devices.
So you,
I didn't create it.
No. So this home week.
Yeah, it's like home week. It's like homeschool. It's like
I'd like to be there. Glad to be here, brother. Yeah.
So it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'd like to bring them up now. Just to ask folks just to take a temperature, because so much has happened in our world. So if that's cool, if y'all want to give me a thumbs up or a signal that I can bring you forward and check in with you and ask you how you're doing emotionally, because music is an emotional thing. Can I bring y'all forward? Cool.
Hey.
Peace, family. Peace, peace, peace.
Peace, Papa Biz. Peace, Maker Cypher. Peace, Jay. What's good?
Good to see you.
Thanks for joining us on this experimental journey, the third week of the open mic, the Veterans for Peace open mic. And you're up in New York. Jay, are you still in New York as well?
Yeah.
I know so both of y'all are coming from New York. And New York has been an epicenter of COVID-19. New York has been one of the epicenters of the Black Lives Matter movement, and the movement for social justice transformation in this country. And you're very close to DC. So I'd like to check in with y'all. If I can take a turn and say where the love is, I'd like to hear from y'all how you're feeling, what you're doing these days. Emotionally and communally to work this out, if.
So I don't know if what we're doing is like really working everything out, because right now we kind of feel like, at least for me, I don't want to speak for both of us, but in our conversations at home, we're kind of on the same page. We're like, we're like in disbelief about a lot of things, and also not disbelief at the same time, and then also like we should have already moved, and then also like, but then our family's here, and it's like a lot of like mixed emotions going on, and we try just to like stick our heads in our art and our work with students, and kind of push through like we always have been pushing through. That's kind of what, like, that's my interpretation. That's how I feel. But of course, McCallie is a different person.
No, that's pretty much it. I mean, I think one of the things I said to Dale, with the attempted coup, I was like, I don't think I ever thought I'd live in the United States and a coup
and actually see a coup,
coup in the United States attempted in a real way. Like I never thought in my 43 years of life that I'd witnessed that. So yeah, I mean, definitely, but at the same time, we're Black, we know the racist white supremacy of this country.
Yeah, we've seen it.
We've experienced it. Dale's from the South. So that part's not really a surprise, but like to the level and degree of misinformation and just boldness to attack the country in the way it was attacked last week. Even just the way and how close everything was to the election, I think that was the stuff that I think we're both sort of like, what's going on?
Yeah.
And we're trying to build a life and, build family. And it's sort of like asking these questions about like, can we do that here? How do we do that here? But we're both educators, we're both artists. And yeah, it's because we can't go outside, can't go to movies, can't go on date night right now. Date night is turn on Netflix and, turn the camera on, turn the TV on or whatever. But, just trying to maintain a level of just calm and brightness. So that's kind of how we're just trying to figure it out, move forward.
And thank you for asking.
Yes.
Hey, very cool. Yeah, I mean, it's meaning. I mean, I burned incense today, and I bought some sage the other day because I just want to keep things fresh and clear. You know what I'm saying, at all times.
Yeah.
My thought process, my reaction to things, is very vital right now. Jay, how are you doing? How's your family? What's going on? I see a lot of guitars in the background. I see the music has continued throughout the years. I'm happy to see that. That's love.
Yeah, no, that's kept me sane this last year almost. But just being able to sit down and strum and sing to myself, and it's just such like a breathing exercise as well. Any singing, any music, it centers me, it grounds me. But it's been it's been a crazy year. My just when COVID kicked off and being in Brooklyn and New York and just really not knowing what was going on at all. And like I had a coworker who died right away. And I remember like being down biking to down like around Marine Park and like just seeing hospitals having set up tents and like all their surrounding streets. It's like, oh my God. And just so overwhelming. And it was this really incredible experience over the summer with the George Floyd protests, being in New York for that, and we live right off Flatbush Avenue, so they were going between Barclays and Grand Army Plaza, and half the time we'd be out there joining them, and half the time we'd just be cursing the helicopters that are right above our building day after day after day, making it hard to sleep, and just like this constant barrage. But I think really after the George Floyd protests happened and people realized, okay, everybody was outside, we're able to, we can be outside together. At least we have that for a few months while it's still warm. And actually, like, that was some sense of normalcy. But I've just been playing a ton of music, and I don't know. I mean, like, I'm from Minneapolis, and I grew up. We're Minnesotan. We're all super proud of ourselves for being so progressive and liberal and always voting Democrat. And it wasn't until I got to New York City 12 years ago that I first actually lived in non-segregated spaces and understood this lie of meritocracy, and really started working through that on my own terms, but still really had this rose-tinted view of what Minneapolis was. And then just this year, it's like, oh my, no, it was always a lie. And I'm mad about that, and frustrated. And just, I think over the last year, I really do feel like New York is my home now. Like, my parents were like, oh, come back, come live in our basement. Like, come where it's safe. And I didn't want to. I wanted to stay here. I've been here 12, 13 years now. And I feel a lot more grounded. I guess the real answer is I've been spending a lot of time in the park. Instead of staying up late to go see live music, I wake up early and spend time in the park listening to birds and just trying to breathe and to feel a sense of groundedness in my space, and spending time with people online however we can.
Jay, thank you for sharing. Where the Love Is. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for getting so personal. It really means a lot, Jay. A lot of people right now have these feelings of isolation. And so these are the only spaces in which they can commune. So that's a wonderful thing for you to share, that everybody's going through it. In the chat room, if you're in the chat room, please throw some love at the artists as they perform. This is a safe space. This is intended to be a safe space where progressive free thought is welcome. So if you are in the chat room overwhelming the conversation with propaganda, we will probably block your comment, and I'll warn you. And if you persist, we'll block your comment. It's meant to be a safe space. All right. Encourage the artists, form community. All right. We look for feedback and stuff like that. And so I guess this is our third episode. We've had ironically, we've had on 2 guests each week. We've been promoting, but this is, a startup, and there's a lot of things going on online. People can be a lot of places. So we thank you for being here with us. If you've been enjoying this for the past few weeks, we ask you to share this. Leave comments because they mean something, and then share this with your friends and family because that means a lot when it comes from somebody they love. We can roll right into the music. We can hear Papa Biz wants to roll right into the music.
Now I'm ready to go. Where the love is. I want it right now.
So
lay it on your head.
Would y'all like to go first since he called you out? Would you like do you want to be first on the mic? I don't have a list going this week or anything.
Okay. So yeah, we got a song for y'all.
Okay. What we've been doing in the past couple of weeks is like a round robin. So y'all share, Jay will share, I'll share, and Papa Biz and myself will give feedback. We can all give constructive feedback in between songs, and keep the conversation going with the chat room as well. We thank y'all for being here, and we're about to get Where the Love Is. And let's just rock the spot.
Okay.
Everybody else, mute yourself. Housekeeping, please mute yourselves if you're not performing.
Yeah, go ahead. 1, 2.
Oh no.
Hold on 1 second, y'all. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Look. Where the love's at.
Where the love's at.
'Cause where the love is.
Where the love is.
And where the love goes,
where the love goes,
is where the love is.
where the love is.
Anytime a rap releases, it's a master thesis. Abolitionist, spit the free slave with master the pieces. Deep is part of the sea where you can reach this level of depth where your eyes speaking. Y'all lost in the deep end of a kiddie pool, losing breath in open air. Dare to compete, but you can never beat Jordan's air. I rarely fight fair, turning topics into tropic climates. True power moves riots, refuse to remain silent. My end from a violent pen, Mike Leviathan. Every jam I sense a Hadouken in the Ryu can. Defying the lions versus the knights of Ren. McCallaman is a Jedi, better fin the seraphic human form. Archangel, so let me in. Been doing harm to his uniform. Black Panther without the uniform. I'm rarer than black unicorns. A culture bearer in this era. Few are true to form. This music's a brewing storm.
Stand strong.
Yeah.
Take over.
Yeah.
Stand strong. Take over. Don't tell us we can't. No. 'Cause we can do anything together. We dance on the ground, but we move towards the sky. Every day we're closer, yeah. You can do what you do, but you can't change my attitude. It's better, yeah. You can say what you say, but you can't take this soul away. You are stronger, yeah.
In every session on my rolling death chain, gunslinger of a lesson. My SMS is the right and left brain. Life is a question that can't be answered in one sentence. It's just a wrinkle of time with every line I mention. That's why I ride the tension, fingers bent in the string. This little thing of ours is a beautiful kiss under the stars. It's a bar full of jazz, whiskey inside a glass. I touch a class from a 180 beat, moving your ass. It's a pipe we live moving, the people moving it back. Some cycles keep it moving, some others we break in half. I'm a master of the craft who lives to love life and laugh and go all around the world to show where the love is at. What's the math today? Let me just count the ways from all the places I've played to all the friends that I've made to all of the dreams I pray for them to please come true. Got all my brothers and sisters like, please come through. Barbecue or a cookout, please be on the lookout. The infinite is possible. What we gonna do?
Be wise, stand strong, yeah. Take over, be bold, be wise, stand strong, take over, take over.
It's where the love's at,
where the love's at,
and where the love is.
where the love is,
It's where the love goes.
where the love goes,
It's where the love lives.
where the love is,
It's where the love is.
where the love is,
It's where the love is.
where the love is, yeah.
Oh, you're on mute, brother. Y'all, you on mute.
Yo, that was beautiful. That was love. That was mad.
Yes, yes,
That was crazy beautiful.
yes, it was.
I got Jay in the background, man. Let me bring Jay forward, yo. Yeah, man.
Thank you.
We haven't
Yes.
performed together in so long, so that was really nice.
Yeah, it's been a few months.
It's been a few months.
Well, that's what we call open mic. You see, if you was out in the real world, that's what it would be. You just come up and do it and feel the vibes.
Yeah.
You know, we feel the vibes through the music, but we don't feel the vibes of actual there because that's a physical thing.
Mhm.
But I really like the combination of your two voices, the rap, and it's just very nice and very loving, very soothing, very nice. I like
Thank you.
it.
Thank you.
Very cool. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Thank
vibration
you
is
very much.
beautiful. Yo.
Yes.
Yeah, the feeling is right. It's lovely, yo. It's definitely love.
Word.
I appreciate that. Jay, are you ready to share? Would you like to share something? Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and mute.
Okay. We're gonna bring Jay. We'll bring Jay forward. You want to introduce it? I'll bring you forward.
That sounds great.
Cool.
That was really, really nice. I'm guessing we're going to get a little bit more time to chat with each other in the meantime over the course of the evening. But I'm going to start out with this one. This one's called 12 Million People. It was one of the first ones I wrote when I moved to New York in like 2008. And I'm sure, Miles, that I must have played it at a Vital Movement or two. So maybe it's going to jostle some old memories. But I know that I was not necessarily remembering everything from those days. But I'm going to go ahead and play this one. I always play this one to loosen up at the start of the show. So. I live in the middle of 12 million people, and I see a small selection every day. Sometimes I make a brief connection, sometimes I see God's reflection, sometimes we all just look away. I am not waiting for a miracle, I see love and laughter every day. I am not waiting on a perfect world, I grow stronger every step I take. When I go to the corner store, I don't know what I'm looking for. I see the pretty people with their products on display, and I read the numbers, what it's worth, and give it to the business person I am. It's a growth in global capitalism, and I have my self-indulgent fun. Love my life and everyone. I've even got a lady, and she's never gonna leave. I live in the middle of 12 billion people, and the sun sees every one of us each day. While satellites spin round the globe, the oceans swallow up the coast. Everything that is will pass away. I am not waiting for a miracle, I see love and laughter every day. I am not waiting on a perfect world, I grow stronger every step I take. Thanks, guys.
I got to remember to unmute myself because it mutes me.
Here.
Yeah. I love you, brother. Like, we're all connected, right? We're like, the fact that people are fighting against, the fact that people have such entitlement to fight against the safety, the precautionary steps, you know what I'm saying, that are going to keep them alive. And it's just sad. It's just the only way I've been able to describe this for the past week is sad, because like the failed attempted coup was miserable. It was like, unless it was just like, hey, what can we do? What can we get away with as a precursor to worse? You know what I'm saying? And even that is sad, because then it's like, you just want violence for your family, for your future. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're trying to live out biblical revelations and create it in this world, you actually want sorrow and violence for your immediate family, you know what I'm saying, your immediate future. And it's just sad. That's what I think is sad. It's definitely not progressive. It's heartbreaking. Somebody says it was heartbreaking. Yeah. It's like the very same people who are pro a lot of times, and I know I'm going to trigger some people who tend to be pro-life, tend to be pro-gun, you know, and a lot of people are like confused about what's wrong with that. Well, think about it for a minute. You know what I'm saying? You don't want women to have the right to decide what's right for their bodies and their safety, but you want to have the right to choose who can come near you and who, you know what I'm saying, or who you're going to stop, who you're going to be a vigilante about, and whose life you're going to take. And it's just a sad place to be in the world. We're definitely, it doesn't feel like we're ascending, you know, at a time like this.
I got something I want to share. I mean, not really share, but to change it a little bit. I am curious, since we're talking about the artists and so forth. Jay, those guitars that we see in the background, do you play them all the time? I mean, do you take them off the wall and jam with them and then put them back up on the wall?
I've got a couple favorites that I play a lot more than the others.
Yeah.
You know what breaks my heart is that they're up there so that people can take them down and we can jam together. And we used to have pretty regular jam sessions.
That's a good idea. Good idea.
But it's been a while since we had the last jam session. But it's I never want them to feel like they're like trophies mounted on the wall. I don't want them to be art. I want them to be
right.
cool.
That's where I was getting, and that's great that you're using them. But of course, now you can't have your friends come over.
No, I don't sit there with my baby.
None of us do. Yeah. Yeah, there's well, great. I enjoyed that. Where the Love Is, are they going to do another one for us, you think, here? Are you guys ready to do one? I'm ready for another one. What about you, Miles?
I think I'll share. If they would like, I'll share one first. If they
Yes,
want, just for
yes,
you know what I'm saying, just for time and stuff.
yes.
Actually, Megas Life, if you want, yeah, definitely do one, and then bring me up because I might do a solo one, and then Dale will.
All right.
Very cool.
That'd be great.
Very cool.
Cool.
Yeah. By all means. By all means. So I will do
myself, brother.
I was gonna do Red. I was gonna do my first chakra. Because so Where the Love Is, the poet is Dale is also the mastermind behind The Poet Will Be Televised, which is an open mic that runs in New York City at Funkadelic Studios. That sweatshirt she's wearing, which I believe, yeah. So it's like all family, it's all related. It's just an incredible thing, but it's not nepotistic. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's here on their own and qualified. She started this chakra challenge, the color challenge, and inspired me to write raps to go with the chakras. And I had wanted to do that my whole life, or not my whole life, but for some years now, and just took this inspiration to do it. So I'll share Red with y'all. I love how y'all are standing up. I'm gonna create that for next week so I can stand up if I share something, because I'd rather stand up on a performance. It's all good. All right. Let me share my screen. Do y'all hear the music? Can you give me some? Yeah, you do? Cool. Well, I gotta run it back then. Here we go. This is practice. Yeah. Red and black stones all in my charm. From the base of my spine, I bring the nation to calm. Energy rising, and you coming along. Hey, catch the wave or get lost in the storm. The last days, with the power in my palm, the red horse. I'm so far beyond RBG. It's more than a charm, the red stripe. It's for the bloodshed, the harm. What I be on peak, and I'm out the meters. I reek in the mouth the eaters of flesh. I root the matter. Another to meet the leaders of unlocking life's secrets. We just speaking truth to life. What's the matter with no weakness? Freak this. We got basic primal needs. This color increases. I churn roots and chew the fat to pieces. Vitality, my thesis. I'm grounded and rooted, but hungry. That's why I beast this. Beast this. Rawr. 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 The face of man. Mulad Adra, the first of 7 chakras, unlocked to advance. Please repeat the mantra. I am free of anger. I am free of guilt. I am free of pain. And though I may be killed, I am free of fear. And this is how I'm built. And since I'm meant to be here, I make it felt. If I knelt on my knees or sat in the lotus, composed this in red clay on the bed of roses, surrounded or alone, rhythmic prose exposes. I am well grounded, part the Red Sea like Moses. You know it's just components of the wholeness. These little moments in the onus, they don't own us. They pass over us like moods or coronas. Atmospheric interferences and ruby auras. 200-foot red carpets on the floor for all of us. Why you buying what's in store when you so glorious? Splash obnoxious, shown to make the people dance. The flow defies logic because it's basically advanced. The foundation is earth. The vision is cosmic. These stones are black opal and red sardonyx. Finish your food. So that's thank you. Thank you, y'all. I love y'all. Red is like my take on where we are right now and feeling grounded and rooted and wanting to feel whole and stable, you know, and feeling that way and trying to put it out. So,
well, you got lots of words to express, and you do it well, my brother. I can't get my words to go that fast.
I bet you can. You're a sick DJ. Papa Biz is a crazy dope DJ, y'all, with a Serato setup, tables, got the street tent pop up with a disco light. It's incredible. Yeah, it'll blow your mind. There's a Vietnam vet, Silver Fox, and he's got a crazy dope selection of music too. I think because of that, bunch of soul classic hits. Yeah.
I enjoy DJing. I don't do it much, but when we're able to go back out, Miles, I'll do the sidewalk radio thing again. I'm going to step it up a notch, though. I'm looking for a vehicle to move the studio in like a bus, and so then I can just take it anywhere I want, set it on the street, and I got sidewalk radio, and I got freedom of speech and do what I want. I do it because I can, and and it's just a great thing. So that's kind of what I want to do in moving in 2021. But I love doing this open mic and because it opens up music that I'm not real familiar with. Of course, I put Jay in the folk singer songwriter stage, but sister, you are too a singer songwriter stage. It's just another type of music, and your voice is great, and brother, you're ready to go. I'm ready to hear you. I want to hear your thing.
I saw Macau back then. I remember he said bring him forward, so he looked hungry. So we got some feedback happening somewhere. Okay, cool. Are you ready to do something?
I think so. We're gonna try this out. I'm gonna do a quick sound check. So check this out. So a brother by the name of DJ Mayday, my original fam crew, ESP, he sent me some stuff, some dope music. So I was like, I have some dope music to mess with. So actually, since this is an open mic, a little more free form, I'm gonna try some stuff out. Let me do a real sound check real quick, because I got the share audio.
You do the share audio, and then on the next screen, you're gonna do share. You don't want to do share whole screen. You want to do.
Can you hear that?
Nope.
Okay. Hold on.
On the first screen, you do share audio, and then on the second screen, you're gonna have those 3 tabs. The little share audio box on that same screen, you have 3 tabs above. You choose the middle tab.
The application window one.
Application window. And then you're gonna and then you can do your sound check. We'll probably hear it. And then when I bring you forward, you're gonna make yourself full screen, and people are only gonna see you. They're not gonna see the application window.
Okay, let me see. I just did all of that. Let's see if you can hear it. Hear the music?
No, brother.
Okay.
You seem to hear the music.
Yeah. Well, you know what? That's all good. We're gonna improvise here. I'm gonna do this a cappella. How about that? I'm gonna do it a cappella, because rap is rhythm and poetry. So we're gonna do the poetry. We're gonna do the poetry right now. So this is actually something super brand new, like extra special, super brand new. So I'm gonna do this a little different. Am I up? Am I on? You're up. Excellent. All right, so check this out. Digitize, synthesize, weaponize, synchronize. Many lies, improvise, simpletons, sympathize. Theorize, penalize. About the line, suicide. Incels or infidels, this is hell for you and I. Choose a side, red, blue, divide. Need a different pie. Slice it up, 2, 3, 4, maybe even 5. Parties at a time. We party all the time. Thinking for yourself, never should have been a crime. Stigmatized, criticized, bodies on the other side. Get a rise, ego pride behind the back, they steal the prize. Marginal, minimized. Radical, villainized. The new deep is new speak, fascists call it paradise. Politicians, parasites. Now I lost my appetite. Avatars need acolytes. Some zombies now are hard to fight. Mindless mobs lost their jobs of saying that the blacks the cause. Blame it on brown immigrants. You think they want a dialogue? Nah, dog, they want a war. None of this is metaphor, but some of this is theater. The leaders are Destro, Cobra, Commander, Serpentor, Skeletor. America should settle this with a fight at Bellator. I mean blood and gore, all up in our DNA. Slaves since our founding day. This is the USA. Parity, pageantry, and equity on display. Every day a naked emperor is on parade. Bang.
Bong.
Yes.
Bong.
Yes.
That's a little something from a project called America, Home of the Thief, Land of the Slave, that I'm slowly cooking right now. So I'm probably gonna share a couple little things if we have time from that.
America, I love it.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's just that's a history right there in your words.
Yeah, you're getting the exclusive. I haven't actually done these live yet.
All right. Well, you've done a live now. It's out there.
Fresh out the oven.
Yourself out there.
Yes,
no, your words. I wanted to confess here, Brother Miles. I didn't know what rap actually stood for. He enlightened me tonight. The RAP. I mean, maybe that's been the whole thing, and I've just missed it.
Rhythmically accentuated poetry.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I love that. I just really love that. Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Yes, sir.
So I think it's Jay's turn to do something. Are you ready?
I'm up for it. If it's not your turn, Papa Biz.
No. I don't do anything but run my mouth. That's all.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm DJ.
Tonight you're the maestro.
And then I think Dale's got some joints as well. So
would you like to go first?
You're already ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready for it.
Let's hear it.
Ready. There you go.
Mikhail, I can't tell you how much it fills my heart to hear you. I remember seeing Hired Gun and Mega Safe up on the stage at Recoup Lounge or No Malice Palace 10 years ago.
I was gonna say I remember you from back in the day. It's been a while since I've seen you though. But yeah, I remember back in the day. Yeah, for sure.
10 years.
Man.
I didn't think we'd share a stage again. This feels good.
This is beautiful.
Full circle.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll play this one. This one's called Scared. I put together an album in my downtime. I've got some drums and everything. So I've got Songs for Grown-Ups Volume 2. And this is track 3 on that called Scared. A friend of mine, she asked me, Jay, have you ever been scared? I was handcuffed in a cop car when I had too much drugs. I thought something that I'd done had lost somebody else their job. I sent a letter to a friend that might have meant that friendship's end. I was out jogging and got barked at by a dog. I've been startled. I've been terrified. I've been scared shitless. I've been afraid for my life. I spun out on the highway, full speed on black ice with my wife in the seat next to me. I was sure we were gonna die. I got yelled at by a grown-up and I rode the bus on acid. I got lost in the woods back when I was a little kid. I've been nervous. I've been anxious and fretful. I've been panicked and alarmed. I've been worried something dreadful. I told a girl I liked her. I got hit by a car. The guy tried to take my wallet. I fell and I've got this scar. I spent a whole week planning for a loved one's intervention. And on top of that, I still ride roller coasters just for fun. Well, fear, it's a human emotion. Sometimes a dull ache of the soul. Sometimes with adrenaline. The thing that I was scared of happened. And luckily life went on. Even the worst in life must pass, so we set it down and try to move along. I've been startled. I've been terrified. I've been scared shitless. I've been afraid for my life. I've been nervous. I've been anxious and fretful. I've been panicked and alarmed. I've been worried something dreadful.
Brother man. Yes.
Yeah, those stories, man. Like my eyebrows were all raised. That was like great storytelling.
Yes.
Vulnerability, right? Yeah, that's really it's like a lot of points of connection for people. How many people haven't been startled? How many people haven't been scared, man? You got love in the chat too. Everybody's been getting love in the chat room, so that's mad love in the chat room. Thank you for staying with us, riding with us. Thank you for showing love. We're doing this for you at home, for veterans, for non-veterans, for people traumatized by the state of affairs in the world, who just need a safe space to come listen to some good healing music. We're going to be here for you every Friday. If you are an artist, or if you know an artist, send them our way, and so we can grow this community. We could have 15 people. We could have 10 on the window at a time. We could have like 15 throughout the night, each getting to share 2 songs. So that would be a really dope number. 10 artists could maybe share 3 songs throughout the night, and we could still have time for conversation and getting to know people. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being here with us. If you see me struggling to look at the screen, my eyesight is failing, and I'm getting I'm getting a partial corneal transplant soon. So you'll see me like leaning in real close to see stuff. But we all go through changes in life. So yeah. I'd rather be blind than deaf personally. But hopefully neither one will be my goal, my end. So yeah, I've been scared too. I'm a little bit scared of going under the knife for this surgery. So let's hear what Dale is gonna do. I want to hear you bring this somewhere, and then we'll see where I take it. All right.
All right.
So,
thank you.
cool.
And surgery is real serious, but I don't know, we have to have faith in whatever we believe in, right? That everything will be okay. So you'll be fine. And that goes with everyone. I've had a couple of surgeries and I was just like, I don't know what's going to happen. And then on the other side, it was fine. It hurt for a little bit, and then we were over. It was over. But I'm going to get into a song that I haven't performed in quite some bit. I think the last time I performed in front of Mega Cypher on this platform, I sang the song. It's called Money, and it's available for your personal listening pleasure on all streaming platforms if you like it. It is about the love of money. Can y'all hear that? Yeah. Money is good, money is clean, money is God, money can bleed, money satisfies, money sacrifices, money cries, money lies, yeah. Hey. Even if you can only hear the drums, like dance. Give me what you need, give me please. Take this cash and get on your knees. Beg and borrow and lie for it. Work to the bone, but get your check. Yeah. Hey, off of that money. What would you do for love? Yeah, money. What would you do for love? Money. What would you do for love? Yeah, money. Yeah. See, love is good, love is sweet, but can your love buy me anything? Give me love, give me fame, put in the bank, then scream my name. Cash is king, greed is queen, love is money over everything. And people will beg, people will steal, people will kill, but bitch, pay me money. What would you do for love? Yeah, money. Hey, what would you do for love? Money. Yeah, what would you do for love? Yeah, money. Yeah, money. Yeah, money. Yeah, money. Money.
Yes, yes, yes.
So much.
Money, money.
Money, money must be funny in a rich man's world.
Yeah.
What would you do for love? Macau, do you want me
Yes.
to take you off this second stream? You're good? Okay.
Yeah, no, actually, so I. Oh, wait a minute. I'm muted.
You're muted.
I'm muted.
So I figured this out. So Dale, if you pull up our love is at Gmail, I sent an instrumental, so I'm gonna come back and perform on that side.
Oh,
So I moved from Studio A to Studio B.
There you go. Love
cool.
it.
Cool.
All right.
All right. We look like what's the old game show with the squares? Hollywood Squares. We're shifting. Huh?
Yeah. Hollywood Squares.
Spaces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was something that they did for money. Those actors doing that was definitely doing that for money. Don't y'all think?
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Was that love of game shows or something?
I think they should have a stoner show like that. Where people, get themselves in a state of euphoria and then go on. But that's just me.
Gotta have that. That would be called Hollywood Stones.
Yeah.
That's a different type of square. You know what I'm saying?
Squares was kind of like that.
Man, I love y'all. This is a beautiful night, yo.
Yes.
Lots of good vibrations, good memories right now.
Yes, indeed.
If you have a drink, you could drink your drink. I'm drinking a Corona, ironically. Wasn't planning.
I'm drinking ice water.
Okay.
Yeah, we're on that water tip right now.
Yeah. That's all.
I got the water right here too. Keep your water close by. If you're in a legal state, keep your medicine close by. You know
I do. As you know.
I will. I'll share a little quick acapella with y'all, and then we'll bring. I think we'll bring Where the Love Is back, or we'll bring Jay Ackley back. I can't tell which. And my cat has just walked in, so my door is now open.
Yeah, I got something on deck when you're done, Miles.
Sweet. Okay. This is a joint called Home. This is on the Dirty South Chronicles, As Clean as We Want to Be, produced by Steve Wallace. The entire album is produced by Steve Wallace. And the album is just, it's here. So the album is here. I want to put it out to in the right way. Cats are also here to teach us lessons, right? Our animals, our children, the people in our lives, everything, right? There's so much to fix. It's got me feeling overwhelmed. If you see something, say something. Okay, we living in hell. I see the signs. I saw the fall before he came to this realm. Doomsday prophecies, and obviously we ain't doing well. They fracking earth shell to sell gas that makes the land weaker. We're trapped in their spells of retail as if she ain't teach us. They speak of earthquakes and rumors of war and non-believers that match themselves to the stories of they conquering leaders. We need a home. Home. Give me safe home. Home. I want to go home. Home. We need a safe home. Too foreign for your mission. We don't seek permission. Purveying bars of wisdom, uplifting, that's high nutrition. We selling packs, so listen, these raps, yes, they need submissions. You fishing for your truth, but I don't tank with normal vision. I bang it by addition, flesh or veggie, I don't give in. Mega ciphers living, proof the altruist God is living. I love your body, ma, and I won't lie to ya. I'm really fond of ya. I want to fondle ya. Don't want to fight no more for any rich man war. Of that fact, I'm sure. I love your coral shores. Sacred space left is right. And your water is life. Our ancestors at night fleeing oppression and plight. Respect the earth and air. Protect the seas and care. Nuchiru Takara. One day we all go home. Home. My Earth song. Thank you, Jay.
All right.
That is very dope, brother.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Yeah, I got a nice little video planned for that. I can't wait to bring it forward. We going with Jay, or we going with Where the Love Is? We're going over there. Jay is pointing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
So,
ready?
Yeah. So right now, Dale and I are gonna jump back and forth. So she did a solo. I'm gonna do another solo.
Cool.
And we'll see how long we last. We still on that teaching tip. So I know Dale's gonna be teaching in the morning. So
most definitely. I thank you. Anytime you've been here already has been wonderful. So I thank you so much.
No, thank you for having us. It's been a blessing, man. This has been dope. It's been fun. It's great to see old friends. Great to see Jay. Great to see new friends. Papa Biz. This is dope. It's a really good time. Really good Friday. So this is like I said, I'm taking this opportunity to demo some stuff. Because I literally just wrote some of this stuff in the last week. So this song is called Relief Checks off that Project of Murdoch I was telling y'all about. And it's all thematic. You know, we've been in lockdown now for over a year. We're going on a year. And, you know, a lot of people were talking about, oh, you got to be productive. And this is the time for you to manifest vision. And sometimes you just have to breathe and relax and find yourself and ground yourself, especially, you know, if you're someone like, you know, Dale and I, where we got stuff grinding on all day. We're both independent artists, independent business people, as well as having regular jobs. You know, for us, you know, the pandemic's been more about trying to get some breathing in space. But in that time, finally, sort of like, it's almost like a hibernation, and you're in a cocoon and you come out. So like I got really inspired towards the end, and realized that so much of what I really wanted to talk about and speak about were the things that were happening. So this is a track called Relief Checks. 1, 2. Yeah. Yo. At the start of this year, I wasn't sure where we was headed. A shutdown, a meltdown, or maybe Armageddon. I've seen this bubble burst at least 3 times in my life. From tech to the housing, now we're back again drowning. Money's getting tighter, we're infected in the thousands every day. Unemployment getting crowded, and the Congress ain't about it. I'm getting routed to a queue. The DOL instructions don't really have a clue. Now I'm shouting, rent is coming due, and my HR wants to know if the letter about my furlough came through. It's a slow burn when the money that you earn is caught up in the churn of a system that's screwed. Views from the bottom look rotten when your pockets got holes. Bezos made $1 trillion. Does he really have a soul? For us, no easy path, so this really takes a toll. Stock options is hot, the job market running cold. The secret's never told, with the game sold separate. Don't make enough dough to get the right people elected. This country loves pimping, and the privileged are protected. Tell the truth scores 360. I ain't getting the credit. I need a mic check. 1, 2. I need a nice check. 1, 2. I need a life check. 1, 2. Because it's a crisis. 1, 2. Check it out. I need a mic check. 1, 2. I need a nice check. 1, 2. I need a life check. 1, 2. This is a crisis. 1, 2. Check it out. Spend so much time on Amazon. It's the new jungle fever. We evangelize our habits to a world of true believers. I'll Google search distractions instead of looking deeper. Retail therapy isn't really helping me. Neither are the 4 walls I'm staring at. Or my ceilings having cracks. Had to bring my hustles back to stay up in the black and keep her cat being fed. Every day I watch the numbers like a blade over my head. Burdens on my shoulders so I can't go to bed. All my choices are the voices that are haunting me instead. Too much time to think where my life is being led. Rehashing old mistakes of what I did or should have said. It's suffer and survive because I'll sleep when I'm dead. Hard to be productive, really easy being bored. Cycles of shame keeping everybody poor. Peter can't even rob Paul anymore. I need a mic check. 1, 2. I need a nice check. 1, 2. I need a life check. 1, 2. Because it's a crisis. 1, 2.
Dope. Just unbelievable.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
You got a mic check from the crowd. You got mad love from the audience. This is a banger.
Nice.
Yeah, brother.
Nice.
You know,
keep working on that one, brother.
Nice.
Hone that in.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, and I could tell you out rap the music sample that you got. Right? Did I hear the music end and you kept rapping?
Well, actually, this is a good little lesson for those out there, for performers that are new. The track just cut off. It's a full beat, but I just kept going. I just made it part of the thing, so you didn't even know the track died. I was actually just hoping like whatever stopped the beat, it would start again in the middle. So that's a little thing. When you're performing on the stage, you just got to be in it. Just stay in it.
Yes.
When stuff goes, just roll with it. So I just rolled with it. It's like, oh wait, we're doing acapella, second verse. Perfect. Let's keep it moving.
Mad love. Beautiful, beautiful.
For
Mic
sure.
skills 101. Mic check 101.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
I see Dale, you're right there, and you probably want to go next, so y'all could like, you want to do something?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I can do a loud one. I haven't done this in a while.
Do it.
So I'll do something loud.
Cool. The crowd is with y'all. They loving it. They're loving it. You're getting claps, hand claps, and applause.
Thank you. So this next song is called What We Want. It's mostly about social media and how people kind of like say some random stuff on social media when they never really do anything in real life. You know, they're not communing with the community. They're not like giving back to the community. They're just like, you know, here. And I guess some people, that's their calling. They're just supposed to go to work and then come back home. Maybe that's all they're supposed to do. But don't pretend like you're doing more than that on social media, as far as like social justice and things like that. So this is what we want. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can bounce. Yeah. I like this beat, yo. Yeah. I like this beat, yo. We don't care about what we do. No, so blinded by lights, we can't see truth. And we don't care about human beings. No. We only care about the end. Yeah. What we want. Yeah, what we want. What we want. We can't have. No. Say what we want. Yeah, what we want. What we want. We can't have. Can doctors operate on third eyes? Can pyramids help us reach inside? Well, we can point to our origins. But are we helping now, brethren? No, what we want. Yeah, what we want. What we want, we can't have what we want. Yeah, what we want. What we want, we can't have. I'm confused on how I feel. Sometimes I wake up overwhelmed with lies. I see it on computer screens and maybe on my phone. So many people throwing words we can't condone. I wonder if people will open up and see there's so much more beauty hidden inside of each one of us on this earth. Why can't we all believe a change is what is needed? A change that we can see. Yeah, what we want. What we want. What we want. We can't have. No. What we want. What we want. What we want. We can't have. We want. We want money. We want all the attention.
When are we gonna have that?
What we want, yeah. What we want, yeah. What we want, yeah.
Yes, yes.
Powerful.
No
That
doubt.
was powerful. That was empowering. That was dope as
Yes.
Thank you.
with the underlying social justice, with the background, the
Like the talking and stuff.
yeah, thank you. The talking in the background. Oh man.
Has a nice mix of words and like the lay down of, I guess, the not backtrack, but the back vocals.
Thank you.
Kind of caught me off guard at first, but then I thought, whoa, that's cool. I like that. So nice. You always get, that's what's cool about this open mic, and I hope folks understand that we're just letting people bring their music and love to the, I guess you'd say, airwaves, I guess, in a way.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
I'm glad to be a part of it. I really am. That's cool.
Thank you, y'all.
Now we got Jay.
Yes.
We'll bring you forward, Jay, and then if Dale and Mikal wanna gracefully leave after that, I can ask y'all. We can ask y'all a question, or if you know what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you have to, but I know that you were saying I just want to be a good host, and you know what I'm saying. I hear y'all, and you're teachers, you're educators, right? So I love y'all. Before you leave, don't just dip out. Please share links into the chat.
Yeah, we are.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I want to bring y'all back. I might want to ask y'all a question, but right now in the comment section, share links that y'all want to share, because that'll go to our YouTube and Facebook viewers, audience, and then they can follow you and show love that way. All right. And that was awkward, but Jay, I'll bring you forward. Is that cool?
Yeah, that was a powerful song, powerful message, but powerful voice as much as anything. That sounded so good.
Awesome.
It's great. I love it. Papa Biz too. I wanted to say, I got the email from Miles about this, and I knew I wanted to do it because it was an email from Miles. But also, my dad grew up in Kansas City, just outside. My uncle and my aunts as well, and they around Independence and Raytown and Blue Springs. Just to the east of Kansas City, the suburbs there. I spent a lot of time down there putting out fireworks on the 4th of July.
Cool. So you know the area well. I live currently, but real quick, I just live up north by the airport. That's
all right.
In the city. It's at Kansas City. And I went to school with a Ben Ackley. No relation?
It might have been. We'll figure it out afterwards. I'm curious.
Yes. Thank you. Please.
All right. So this is a song. This one, I've written a number of songs about robots, and I try to make them goofy, but then a little heartfelt to catch you off guard. But this was a song I wrote when I was thinking a lot about just like the world collapsing, the apocalypse, and what was it going to be like afterwards, and who's going to be there, and if it's not people, who's it going to be? What's going on? So this one is called Robo Rubble. We are the robots, sentient soul survivors of the big explosions that destroyed mankind. We roam the barren landscape, crumbling shopping centers, broken houses in a line. I see the broken treasures, wasted efforts of 10,000 years. It had to happen that way, they all knew it. Why are we here? Their endless quest forevermore. They carved the future with their swords. I am a gadget box of wires, talking circuits, and since I don't sleep, I don't need a house. My files were deleted, I don't know which side succeeded, but I guess it doesn't matter now. And even if I had a brain, these senseless questions would remain. And even if I had a heart, I would not know where I could start, 'cause the past is gone. And today is very strange. The
future's only what we make it. Till that day God comes to take us, our metal bodies will remain. I am the robot, sentient soul survivor of the big explosions that destroyed mankind. My brethren all have passed, robot dust, robot ash, and as their circuits failed, so shall mine.
All right. Yes. Yes. Very nice, Jay. All right.
Yeah, such vivid pictures.
Enjoyed
Like really, your storytelling game is like is on another level.
Very dope.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Yes, it is.
You're like the Slick Rick of folk music.
I like that.
No, it was
Slick Rick.
beautiful. It's really dope, really stark picture of our future. It's like Wally. It's like listening to like something that should be on Wally. It's dope. Wow.
I must make another quick confession. I thought that Dale was Mika the other way around. I apologize.
Oh.
Yeah, because
No
you don't
worries.
normally hear the Dale as a female name, even though it is. I mean, but I'm thinking, do I call her? And then he said it, so I don't know why I snitched on.
You know, she says that to me all the time. That like everybody thinks when they hear the name Dale that they think it's a guy, and I was like, I didn't know that, but yeah.
Well, I mean, I grew up with. I'm showing my age, of course, I'm an old man, but I grew up with Dale Evans, and so But then I had I had a good friend in high school named Dale, and so that was kind of, and he got made fun of actually because we all grew up with Dale Evans as with the Cowboys and all that. And then here comes a guy along with a cat. Anyway, great music.
I was pretty much named after Dale Evans. My mother is a cowgirl, and
No,
my dad loved Roy Rogers chicken. So,
oh my gosh, I wanted to ask you that, but I thought, how do I do that? That's kind of a strange thing. But now you told me. It's cool. Great. So, you're both are educators.
Yes,
we are.
Yes.
At public schools or charter or
at wherever they want us. Like we're
okay.
I'm a full-time teaching artist, so I bounce around to different places and wherever they need poetry and music and social emotional learning and yoga. I'm like, I will
great.
the babies.
Yeah.
And McCow's has been a superstar teaching artist and arts administrator and hip hop historian for the last 15 years in New York or something.
He's putting all his mustard on it.
Megacype knows. Megacype could tell you.
Yeah. He's just a humble brother. That's all. Most of us don't want to toot our own horn, but someone's got to. So leave it up to Dale. Let her do
it. Usually, I do. That's
yeah. Well, I haven't been to New York in a long, long time, but it's just I'm meeting some people here on this program, and once we're able to travel, I do have some good friends who moved from Kansas City 4 or 5 years ago to New York. They just wanted to move out of what they lived in a smaller community, but they even consider Kansas City a small town now after living there after 5 years. It's just I've been there once, so I got some kind of feel that. Actually, I've been there twice. I drove through to go to Boston.
Okay.
But I didn't stop that time. But I did spent some time at a Vietnam veterans against the war reunion there in 97. And that was 87. So that was really cool. Wow. Yeah, that was nice.
Well, we can travel. Come on through, brother. You can come on through.
Well, I will.
We haven't been to Kansas City. I heard y'all got some good barbecue. We don't eat.
All right. Chicken. Yeah, my grandson lives in Albany, New York.
Oh, okay. So, yeah.
So, and I don't like to fly, and now I probably won't. So I'll just rent a car and drive. I'm retired. I got time.
You can crash on this couch when you're in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. All right. Sounds good. Well, we sure appreciate your music and continue spreading the love and I think that's the most important thing that me and Miles want to try to get across that. We got so much stuff going on in the world, and just love and the vibes that come from music can heal our bodies and heal our minds at the same time. So,
I want to ask about projects. So we know that Mikal is working on a Murdica, right? Oh, did I get that right?
You did. Yes, you did.
And then Dale and Jay, if you're working on any projects that y'all want to share, or if you just released something that you want to talk about as well, you know what I'm saying? That's clearly relevant.
Well, I over the summer I released an EP, a 7-track EP called "Sang Bitch," and the songs you heard from me tonight are on there, including and 2 songs that McCallum is featured on. McCallum.
Either one.
I don't pronounce my own husband's name.
Yes, she does. You can pronounce it. You can Amin or Amin it's good either way.
When he introduces himself, he says McCallum, and I'm always like.
But she doesn't realize. So actually, she don't notice because so on songs, I'll change the way I pronounce it if I want it to rhyme a certain way. So sometimes when I freestyle, I say McCallum because that'll rhyme with what I want to say. But on records, I've said Amin because it rhymes with pen. So
yeah,
either one, you're fine. You're good. You're
fine. Love this little domestic conversation we're getting a chance to see.
We're privy.
It's open mic, you know. You let us in. That's what always, you let us in. So we do appreciate that. Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, so you can check her album on Bandcamp.
Bandcamp, all streaming services, iTunes.
Great.
I was about to say Google Play, but that's not even a thing now. But YouTube Music and Spotify, everywhere. And I'm working on my Colors album. I didn't have a name already, the way Mikal has already named his, but he's pushed his back a little bit because he really wanted to get a Murdica and another project. He has like a bunch of projects in his head. So I'm working on my Colors album. I'm writing with some other artists, like making beats, cataloging, and stuff like that. But so, yeah, just keep up. Follow me on Instagram and YouTube. I'm Dale Novella everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you for having us again, y'all.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you for coming and spending.
Yeah. Are y'all gonna get out? Are y'all gonna dip out now?
Yeah, I think we're gonna.
We want to make sure we got Jay's information. Jay has
we want to get his album. Yeah, we check.
Oh yeah.
I just put out Songs for Grown-Ups Volume 2. It's 10 tracks. And it's basically, I'm doing the guitar, bass, and singing and drums. I'm playing all the instruments, but then for each song, I brought in a different friend to do a solo. And either it's a guitar or it's a trumpet or they're singing a song, but it was just, I wanted to connect with different artists that I know. I'm very fortunate to know a lot of talented artists, and I wanted to actually have a chance to connect with people. And sometimes it was with masks in a ventilated room. Sometimes it was fully digitally remote. But that was a really fun experience working with people in that different sort of way. And you can be friends with somebody for 5 years, but you see a whole nother side of them when you sit down and try to record something together and play music together. I love it. And everybody just understands music so differently. But yeah, so Songs for Grown-Ups Volume 2. And I've got a couple of music videos, Jay Ackley on YouTube. One of them, I sat around this living room and recorded myself doing all the 5 different instruments. And then I put it all together in one video. And it's like there's 5 of me. It's trippy. But it's really fun. But yeah, no, I mean, if you guys got one more song, I'd love to hear before you take off.
Now, I want to put forward that y'all are being super humble, and like y'all put your Instagram handle in there. You don't want to, if you want to put a website or anything, if you want to put that into the chat, because it'll live forever in the YouTube and Facebook comments for this video. So it'd be a great place to put it. For when people come back, if they want to check for it. This is very lo-fi, in case you can't already tell, you know what I'm saying? It's really lo-fi, and I really just want it to be, it's got to be like that for me, for my life, like with my family, with all that I do at home. I can't make this into my full-time job, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want it to be a dope community for Friday nights, but I'm not gonna be putting in a full week's work, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming here. I'm promoting it a few times. I'm depending on the chat room and the community to keep sharing it, and the artists to grow it, and really for organic growth to be the way that it manifests. Because I'm a full-time father, primary caregiver for 2 young boys. We have a third on the way, and that means a lot. Like, as far as the amount of time I do at home, I'm on the National Board for Veterans for Peace. I'm on the board for my children's school. So as much, and I do music as well. And just like McAllen, working on a lot of projects. So I love y'all, and I want to create this platform, but we all got to make it happen. Like, audience as well as artists, all of us got to be all in, you know what I'm saying? And that's the experiment. And so please don't be humble. Put your website in the chat. Let people find out who you are. And I will share it as much as I possibly can throughout the week. It's on Veterans for Peace's main page. Artists and people around the world can go and submit music. We want all people with a progressive platform and progressive music to come forward and share. So it really is a safe, open space. And with that being said, I know that I got people who got lives. So if you want to stay with us and keep vibing. And if not, then I thank you so much for being here. And I really respect your energy and your choices in life. You know what I'm saying?
And
No,
come back.
That's mutual, man.
And
Thank you.
come back any. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry to walk on your thank yous. That's not good of me.
No.
Go ahead.
No worries.
Yeah, no, I enjoy your music, and I just wanted to say, please come back anytime. I mean, you know, it's an open mic, and so if you have something that you want to share in a couple of weeks, and you're ready to lay it on us, so we would love to have you come back anytime.
Thank you.
I would anyway. I don't know about my brother over there, but
Yeah. So Natasha, you can find our music at that Instagram, but you can also find Dale's music at dalenovella.bandcamp.com.
Yes.
And then you can find me at freshfruits.bandcamp.com. We'll jump back in the comments on Facebook and put the links up. But yeah, thank you so much, Papa Biz,
Thank
Mega Side.
y'all so
Jay, great to
much.
see you.
Really enjoyed it.
Oh, you know we'll be back. We'll try to see
meeting you, Jay.
Yeah, we'll try to see if we can bring some people through on the virtual tip.
thank you.
I love y'all.
Love you too, my man.
Yeah, it's a busy world. People are doing a lot of stuff. So I thank you for being here tonight. And I thank you for any time that you come back in the future. I love y'all.
Love
Travel
you.
safe.
All right, man. Peace.
All right.
Good night, guys.
Peace.
All right.
Good night. Jay, your music reminds me sometimes, your lyrics, of a young Woody Guthrie in some ways. Just the, I don't know, the tone of your voice sometimes. I hear that. So just, I mean, it's a compliment, of course.
No, that's a huge compliment.
So, but yes, so yeah, we look forward to seeing more of your work. I mean, I guess I'd like to hear something else if you're up for it. You know, it's open mic. We don't want to push it too much.
No, I'd love to. I had one specifically I wanted to play for you, Papa Biz, because I heard you've got a nickname, the Can Evangelist.
Yes, sir. I don't like to spread it too much, but I sure appreciate that. You can see my sign behind me. I'm all about the cannabis, man.
It's pretty subtle.
So, yeah. The stage is yours, my brother.
All right, let me play this one for you. Miles, I know that you've heard this one before because we used to play it way too much, but I'll play it again.
The tone of your voice sometimes.
Yeah.
I hear that. So just, I mean, it's.
All right.
I support the proposition to tax and regulate. If not across the nation, then at least in our fair state. And if not for recreation, then at least for medication. No, the people will get high. The racial connotations of this mass incarceration and the lives that we are wasting are impossible to deny. If my father is a criminal, I guess that so am I. Oh, the people will get high. Light it up and pass it to me. Light it up and pass it to me. If my father is a criminal, I guess that so am I. Oh, the people will get high. And to all the politicians who support the prohibition of the sale and cultivation of this mostly harmless leaf. You're counting up your votes, you ought to know they ain't from me. Oh, the people will get high. And if alcohol and cigarettes and coffee cups and Percocets and all the pharmaceuticals haven't gotten you upset, will you say that I need therapy? I swear I only need THC. The people will get high. Light it up and pass it to me. Light it up and pass it to me. Oh, you say that I need therapy. I swear I'm an THC. The people will get high.
Yes,
Yes,
they will.
brother. They
People
sure
will
will.
get high. There's no doubt about that.
There's no doubt.
Very.
We got, in the comments, even, you know what I'm saying, we had people earlier when I said raise your glasses, we had somebody saying I'll just stay high or something like that. I can't remember
Yeah.
exactly what they said.
When did you write that, Jay?
I wrote that would have been about 2010, 2011.
Oh, all right. Well, it applies today. That's how music does. You know, you can write something that you think just for then,
yeah.
but then 10 years later, it's like even applies more. So
so
things are changing. Yeah, go ahead, sir.
My uncle still lives in Missouri. He lives in Jefferson City.
Okay, our capital.
He just started growing earlier this year.
Yes.
He sends me pictures of the most beautiful plant.
All right. Yeah, we have medical here. It's taken us a while, but we finally have it, and probably by the end of the year, or definitely in 2022, we'll be voting for recreational adult usage in Missouri. That's for sure. And I think now with the new administration in Washington, we're going to see cannabis decriminalized all across the United States by the end of the year. It's going to be a done deal, and we can move on to other more. Well, I mean, not that cannabis isn't important, but from my perspective as an advocate for its use, not just to get high. My tagline, brother, is it ain't about the getting high; it's about saving lives. And I do believe the plant can do that. And I always said the side effect of using cannabis, sometimes you get a little, you get a little euphoria, you get a little high, but that's all good. So
I don't mind it.
yeah. I imagine in the. So you live in Brooklyn, huh? I've never been to Brooklyn. So New York is such a big city. I mean, it's crazy.
It really is.
And people that come from our part of the woods go to New York, and it's just they're overwhelmed, I think. But there's so much in New York, and it's such a wonderful city. And there's just the music that comes out of New York is it's far reaching. It goes, I think it's always been that way in New York because of all the different people that you see in New York.
Yeah.
Some people in parts of our United States never see a person of color the whole freaking year. If they do, it's a tourist that's coming out to Wyoming, Idaho, or Montana. I mean, that might be changing. I shouldn't be so flippant with that, but New York is the city of cultures. It's just the way it is.
I'll tell you, my Aunt Bunny, who lives in Missouri, she grew up in Blue Springs. She came to visit me about 8 or 9 years ago. And that was when I was still performing with Miles pretty regularly. And she came out to the open mic, to the Vital Movement one night, my Aunt Bunny. And that was the first time she saw two women kissing in the bar.
Oh my!
She knew it happened, but that was her cultural experience. We made her walk through the subway, and and she had no problem with it, but she had been exposed.
Aunt Bunny, I love that Aunt Bunny. Was the one who saw two women kissing. Like, whoa. It's Aunt Bunny. You know what I'm saying? It's like Mary Jean. I love it. I just love it. And I'm not making fun of names because I love her name, but it's just it fits. It's perfect. It's beautiful.
Jay, are you making your living with music?
Nah, I work for a nonprofit.
Looking forward to seeing more of your work. I mean, I guess I
Papa Biz, you gotta mute something. Something's on.
No, it wasn't me. I don't have anything muted. Maybe I had microphone, but I mean not microphone, my headphone. But
I think
I am muted. Yeah.
Okay. Push it too much.
Well, I'd love to. I had one specific.
That's funny. So there's a timing delay on Facebook is what's happening, and it's coming.
So
back.
if you're listening through Facebook, you're getting a delay.
So I think your question was, what am I doing that's paying the bills? That's not playing folk songs. I work for a nonprofit law firm, Legal Services NYC. We're about 600 people, about 250 attorneys across the 5 boroughs, and we represent people in housing court mostly, also immigration court, a lot of family court, but it's low-income services for people who need lawyers. In civil court, we don't touch criminal court, but we.
You're an attorney?
No, I tell the fund
legal.
what a good job we're doing. I do a lot of database work, and I say we helped this many thousand people with this issue, and this many thousand people with this issue.
Yeah.
But it's a unionized place, so like it's a humane 35-hour work week, decent vacation, and good health benefits and stuff. So I've been very happy and lucky to be there. Been there 7 years.
Good for you, Jay. Jay went to Jay and I met in school at the new school.
Yeah.
He's got a master's in he's a master of science in nonprofit management.
So are you?
So so am I.
All right.
So that's
well, if I ever win the lottery, I know where to get my nonprofit brothers at.
Well, we can definitely tell you if
we can spend that money.
Well, we can tell you if what you're going to spend it on is a good investment or not, and we can probably help you choose a better place to invest your money.
Yeah, my wife's most of her career was spent in nonprofit in the health side with the children here in Kansas City. So yeah, we're very familiar. And my career as was spent with the city government in Kansas City, Missouri, in the Parks Department. Spent 21 years with them. Started out labor class and worked up into management and retired. Great job and wonderful place to work, and a hometown, born and raised. Basically, the only place I've lived is when I was in when I was in the Air Force. I spent 2.5 years in the Air Force, and spent my first overseas duty station was in Taiwan, and that's where I got hooked on being a DJ. I had the opportunity to work in Armed Forces radio part-time, and it was just wonderful, and just kind of went from there. And I worked commercial, and worked my last gigs were community radio, and had several different shows over the years, and had a lot of fun doing it. And I'd like to do a computer or a like online radio station, a community online, something not like this, but I don't know. Do you listen to radio at all or online at all, Jay?
I listen to most of what I listen to is on Bandcamp. Just I try to listen to more people I know as music than whatever is on the radio. But well, that's the most decent treating artists place.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of there's a lot of stuff online at radio stations out there. So anyway, yeah, I enjoy doing it, and when we're able to go back out in the world, I'd like to get with I'm sure a club, and maybe partly this experience that I've got to, and maybe do out of a real open mic. I'd like to do that. And kind of what we're doing here, talk, because usually in traditional open mics, you don't get this discussion with the artists and what makes their music. It's like, okay, you get up, and Bob, you come now, Sally, come on down, and before you know it, the night's over, and no one really gets to understand the artist. So this is kind of that's what I like about this. I get a chance to kind of quiz and I like it being able to look at your background is really cool. I've been trying to see different things. It's real cool. I hope people do the same. That's the purpose that I make the background. It's not just so that I buy cool stuff. I mean, I got KC, that's my hometown. You can see my Vets for Peace there. That I'm a member of the chapter here, not very active, but we got a good, strong chapter in Kansas City that does good work. They were just out a couple of days ago and making it known about our local senator here in Missouri, Senator Hawley. And so, and we try to go as a chapter. We have a couple of speakers, but mainly just we all have flags, and we just hold up our Vets for Peace, old and young, because we have old and young members. So, and that's kind of what we wanted to do with this Facebook, is try to encourage folks to join Vets for Peace. And you don't have to be a veteran to be a member of our organization, and to introduce people to artists. And I'm sure that you're here because you support Vets for Peace's mission. And that is to, I don't have it memorized, but for me, it's to try to settle your differences in a peaceful way. So there you go. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, we love to educate people on the true cost of war, economic, psychological, environmental, and I'm sure there's another one. I'm sorry, I don't have it memorized either, but we definitely educate people on the true cost of war. And I'll share another piece, Jay, and you look like you're here to share and build, and I thank you for that. How is yes, you're a papa now, aren't you? You're a parent now?
No, you know what? I want to hear your song, but I'll tell you quick. Liz used to perform a lot at the Vital Movement. We got married back in 2009. So she actually took a job this year as a professor at a college in Minnesota. It was one of the only jobs that she was possibly going to find. So she took off in September and is living with my parents, educating the youth. It's her total dream job. Like it's really incredible that she's getting to do it. But I'm living on my own for the first time in my life. But we're doing good. We're doing real good. She was good. 6 weeks in between semesters, and we've been married 12 years now, and it's better.
Well, it just goes to show you things can work when you need them to work.
Yeah.
And, people should not allow tradition to keep them, I guess at some point you'll get back together and live together. Depending, you might move there and who knows, but I admire you because a lot of people wouldn't take that risk. They wouldn't, I know some guys that wouldn't want their wife living, and I know some women that wouldn't want their husband living somewhere else. But, that is very, that's very cool, really.
Shouldn't be a risk. It shouldn't be a risk.
Right. Shouldn't be a risk at all.
I'm happy for you. I'm happy for Liz's new job.
Yes.
I'll share with y'all a joint called
A joint? Where?
Yes. This is a song inspired by Jay's song. This is Best Days of My Life. I need to go close this door because the temperature's dropping and my cat likes to go in and out.
All right, well, go ahead and I'll talk a little bit.
We'll talk. I'll be back in like 2 seconds, brother.
All right, 2 seconds. Close the door. That's good. I mean, don't leave an old DJ around that I could talk all night long, tell all kinds of stories. But
we got to get you some music. We got to get some music right streaming so you can get up here.
A little, yeah,
the industry
we'll
owns
figure
everything.
that out. We got to do that.
Best Days of My Life with y'all, and then move forward. All right. I finally made it, impatiently waiting. 18's about to be the greatest year of my life. No kids, no wife, no hating, no obligations. Accept the signed contract of my life. I give them 4 and be gone. Make a love song with my own car. The GI billing, home loan, smoking homegrown when I'm at home. Never alone when smoking. We stay in the zone, I get them open, bringing the best back to base, introduced after basic. Now I love the taste. Keep one rolled, always take one to the face. Posters of smoking Bob and George up in my place. That's George Washington on Rushmore. Surprise inspections I'd have to flush for. Flush my blood more with teas and waters before piss test. Piss test, just what I was caught for, I confess. Yes, these are supposed to be the best days of my life. It don't matter what I choose to do. I'm free and supposed to be. I won't mask no more moods for you. Now it seems I'm supposed to leave. I just clash with your rules and views. A hard-headed jawhead. And I was still fronting. Nothing. Blunting. Taking it straight to the head. While the military trying to take me straight off the feds, straight off the ledge. Got me jumping for my life, looking for more. Going home, asking my family why I went to war. Thankfully, I didn't. But I saw so much more, so much pain I shouldn't have. Coming home with PTSD. Not formally diagnosed, yes, that was me. Took 18 years later after getting out for me to see a greater way. Another way to find myself out of the crater I had dug for no doubt, no pain. The best days of my life, what I choose to do. I'm free and supposed to be. I won't master my moves for you. Now it seems I'm supposed to leave. Supposed to be. I'm 22, fresh out the service, feeling worthless. Living with my aunt, no job and no purpose. I ain't made a payment on my car in months. Yeah, I know about repos, but didn't think once that they would come for me. They didn't think twice. Struggling on job hunts on foot ain't nothing nice in rural Georgia. Ain't for the working poor, with sidewalks and bus schedules ain't for sure. That's for sure. Still didn't get my act together. Well, on the way down the road to never going anywhere in life, nowhere approaching fast, no benefits from years of being treated like trash, no cash. Karma's a mean-ass female dog, down to your last, and still gotta hear the bark right before the bite. Pinched so many times for possession, my rap sheet will blow your mind. The best days of my life, it don't matter what I choose to do. Now I'm free and supposed to be making my way in life. I won't master my moods for you. It seems I'm supposed to leave. We always just strife. I just clash with your rules and views. I said these are supposed to be the best days of my life. The best days of my life. The best days of my life. What's a man to do with no transferable skills, no ethics, desire, morals, or free will? Never taught how to pay bills or live on my own. Forever royal thoughts with no respect for the throne, thrown forward and back by the winds of change, playing games, getting caught short without changing my ways in my own way, blocking the aisles, while my own future selves trying to prove they style. Have they passed me by, seeking better days? Are there better ways to express I'm not bitter in any way? I'm here to stay, learn from my mistakes, and I will no longer delay in pitching my stake, making my claims. I'm here to participate, carry my weight, and help make the world a better place. Ventilate my deepest desires and darkest fears. Let the air out and hope that you're here. I hope that I know that it don't matter what I choose to do. I'm free and supposed to be. I won't match no more moods for you. Now it seems I'm supposed to leave. I just clashed with your rules and views. I said these are supposed to be. They supposed to be.
Yes, yes.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, thank you. Oh,
Yes,
stop
yes.
the screen share.
There you go.
Yes. Y'all chat for a moment. I'll be right back.
All right, we're gonna chat for a moment. That's what we're gonna do here.
There we go.
So, I don't know. We don't need to talk about the weather, but being in New York with the lockdown and all that, I mean, it's still going.
Yeah.
And probably even much more than we have here. I mean, I do go out some in Kansas City. Usually go visit a vet friend of mine that he doesn't get out at all. And so I go, at least once a week. We hang out. And I usually wear my mask, even though he doesn't go out, because go to the grocery store and still have grandchildren that I go try to visit. And my son's fortunate that my children live here. So that's a real good thing. A lot of times, kids move away and, but I'm fortunate they live close to me now. And I hope that they do as the older I get. So,
yeah.
Great. Miles knows this, but, the words that and even your songs, what we would do, I have a friend of mine who called yours, what did he call it? Cowboy rap. When the commercial country stars start doing this kind of rap thing in their music. I mean, do you follow me, Miles? What I'm saying?
When they start talking more than singing.
Yeah, when they start talking more than singing in their music.
Yeah.
And I'm just observing that as with the country style, and I think that's because rap has had a big influence on all kinds of music, and it has for a long time.
It's interesting to me. I grew up. My dad and my mom met. My dad was my mom's guitar teacher, and he's always played like sort of campfire songs, sort of thing.
Oh,
but
okay.
when he was young in Kansas City, he played bass and saxophone in James Brown cover bands. And he would go to the basements of black churches, and he'd play bass for these James Brown bands. And that was the entire thing. And then he would do psychedelia. But by the time he had a kid, however many years later, he was mellowed out into the acoustic music.
Yeah.
He tells stories of going to those concerts and riots and freedom marches centered around the music.
Yes.
And being a skinny white guy, but he loved the music. And so he was welcomed into the community as a musician and as a appreciator.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. So you've grown up with music in your life. That's good. Music. My wife's a singer. I don't sing or anything. My son, my oldest son is, I don't say retired, but he worked as a professional ballet dancer and for the Minnesota Ballet for about 4 years.
Oh, wow.
And then that led him to New York. And long story short, he's back here now. But he still has love for dance and music. But my daughter kind of has done DJ work and things like that, and then that as far as that goes. But
right now, hip hop and rap is like the #1 music in the world, right? The #1 selling, the #1
it's new
seller in the world. Sadly though, what's selling is not, and I will be one of the few who might say it, is not the true culture not the culture as it was intended. What the #1 seller is like the mainstream, which is completely watered down, completely devoid of meaning and soul for the people. And it's selling because it's selling on a fear paradigm, and it's continuing to push a narrative that is toxic. And it's a toxic narrative. It saddens me that it's my music, that it's the music of my culture that is being put forward like that. It's not the only music that has been, that's been manipulated and that is being used to mislead people, but it's definitely the leading one. It's just where the world is right now. It's just the state of the world.
Miles, we can't see you. We can hear you, but we can't see, or at least I can't.
You guys can't see me?
I see you fine.
Oh, all right. Never mind. Just my problem then.
That's interesting, Jay.
Yeah.
But maybe I'm not on the screen anymore. I don't know.
No, you are. You're there, bro. You're there.
Right.
Okay.
One of the styles of music that I've been, and of course, commercialized music wants to put everything in a box. So it's either rap or it's rock or it's country. It's and one of the things that's come out of here, I think, over the last 10 years is or at least ways on commercial radio, is the format Americana. And Americana is an interesting. Some radio stations that do Americana will play all kinds of music. I mean, they'll play rap, rhythm, blues, soul, country. They just they look for. Oh, did he go? Guess we lost him somehow.
I don't think Jay would have just left. I think his signal might have
dropped out.
He might have dropped out. I think he would say goodnight to us.
Sure he would.
If he doesn't come back, it's no hard feelings, and we
love you.
No. And we thank you for being with us.
Yeah, you know me. I tell the story in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I do appreciate the opportunity to be here, and I would invite folks that are still hanging with us, and I've been following. If you see me moving over like that, I've been following us on my Facebook on my phone here, and seeing where how many viewers we have and things like that. And so we've had a pretty good crowd tonight, I believe. And
we've had a pretty good crowd tonight, I believe, as well.
Yeah.
And I really thank y'all again. I want to thank the audience for tuning in. I see Amanda in the audience and Natasha in the audience. Jerry Alatalo, he was here last week with us as well. I think Karen Medina is a new person, new viewer. So I thank y'all for being here tonight. Please share this with your friends and your colleagues throughout the week. If you have music people in your life who haven't gotten out and want a place to share and are looking for a place to share, a space to share, here's a good night, Friday night, We've been doing this for 3 weeks now. It's a lot of fun. We've been on about 2 hours each week, and we've had 2 guests each week, and it's just worked out that way. I've gotten quite a bit of feedback. It's actually increased over the past couple of weeks about people who want to be on, so that's fun as well. And I'm not just saying it; I'm not making it up. So next week, maybe we'll have 2 guests, maybe we'll have 3, maybe we'll have 5. Who knows? But I will continue the outreach, and you all continue that outreach.
Will do. Yeah, I mean, it's we would love for us just to continue just introducing people and spending maybe 5 minutes talking with them, or 10 minutes, and then bringing on other folks. So like we've said from the beginning, you do not have to be a veteran to participate. If you know veterans who do and have music and want to share, of course, but your music has to be uplifting. It has to be a sense of love for human beings, because Vets for Peace is about peace. It's right in our name.
Right. So. It's Vets for Peace. It's not Vets for Violence. It's not it's not Vets for unleashing anger. It is a place that you can release anger if you do it creatively, but we don't want you to unleash anger on people.
Yeah, and I might add, you know, you do not have to be a poet. I mean, you have to be a poetess. I mean, you don't have to be a musician. If you are a poet and you want to share your work with us, that would be just. I mean, that's what we're about, open mic. Or if you've written a short story of some sort that fits with what we're trying to convey here, that's open too, and we can talk about your story.
By all means, thank you for sharing that. We invite poets, we invite storytellers, we invite instrumentalists. So if you're a composer, if you're a pianist, or if you're a producer and you've created a piece that speaks to peace, you know, submit it. The link is right there in the banner. And everybody in the chat room, I really thank y'all. I really, really, you know what I'm saying? I feel the love, and thank you for the comments, because they really let us know that we're doing the right thing. And we feel like we're building a community with you. You stayed with us most of the night again.
Yes.
And, so I thank you. Please come back next week. We'll be here for our 4th week, and we'll get to these comments as well. I love how the universe works. What you are doing aligns exactly with an idea I reviewed with several friends just yesterday. So I'm going to get into that whole comment. Here's Jay to give us a proper goodbye.
He's back.
He's back. Jay came back. You know, what's up, Jay?
I don't know what happened.
It just dropped out.
It's all good, brother. It's all good.
We talked real bad about you while you were gone. You can go back and check the tape on that. And, you know, you could maybe use it for a clip or something. Nah. I do thank you for coming back. Please, you know, say thank you to the audience. And we're about to say our goodbyes right now. So
that sounds great. No, man, it means so much to me to be able to join you. I played a couple gigs before the Vital Movement stuff, but that was really my introduction to playing music in New York. And it was because of your invitation and because of the community that you created there. And that has just really informed my entire perspective on live music in the city and in general, and spreading love and community through music. And thank you for that. And thank you for this. And just incredible to meet you, Papa Biz. I love the Kansas City connection.
Great.
I love what you guys do with Veterans for Peace. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Awesome.
This is the second week we've had the connection to Kansas City, you know, Miles. The second week, the guest last week had lived here, or wasn't it? One of the.
Was it Jane last week? Was it
man, don't be get me telling no lies here.
Okay.
Now, right?
Okay. All right.
But anyway, it's a pleasure to meet you, Jay. I wish you all the best in your music career. Keep writing, keep it moving, because it people want to hear it, man. And I know that when I have done some things, I do oral interps, I do other people's work, you know. So I'll take a song and I'll interpret it the way I want to do it. And so I understand, you know, how it takes an effort to really get those words where you need them, and then add the music on top of it. And then sing, playing the guitar ain't easy now. Because my wife's a singer, and she tells me that ain't easy to do. I mean, some people can play the guitar, man. I mean, they can make it work, and then they try to sing, and it just don't work. And I've seen that with musicians who've had to back off and just be guitar players and be the best guitar player they know, because they just can't. They don't have that. You know, they just can't make it work. Some people just can't play guitar and sing at the same time. I can't do either at the same time. But thank you very much. Come back whenever you want and share some things. Share it with your friends if you enjoyed yourself tonight. Like the brother said, we're building a community here, and it's going to take us some time, but we're dedicated to be here every Friday, so to offer a space for people. So thank you.
By all means. Last week it was Bright Individual, I remembered, who was the Kansas City connection. Oscar Carter, I see your long comment in the chat. I'm going to respond to it. It seems very progressive, but I'm going to respond to it off air. It's too long for me to share on the screen. I really thank y'all for being here again. Peace and love. Jay, thank you so much for being here on this week and making the connection real. I'll see you again soon. Let's stay in touch online. I love you, brother. All right.
Love you both.
Peace. Peace, Papa Biz. Peace in the audience. Stay safe this weekend. Just stay safe. You know what I'm saying? Stay safe. Protect your loved ones. Open communication, conversation, and dialogue is what we need right now. Share peace. Share loving vibrations. All right. Don't try to go out and be a peacemaker. Just be a peacemaker inside. Right. Let it come inside. All right. Peace, y'all. Peace.